Let's go eat.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to give us like a more extensive tour.
Well,
but,
you know, if that's what you wanted to do.
Fort doch nicht vergessen. And the iris in the central hallway opens to the 8th floor. And Caleb floats up.
And I start levitating up as well. No. Up?
Did it work? Up?
Yeah, you don't have to say up. You just
All three.
You just have to. You have to.
Up.
Or it doesn't work. Caleb makes a mental note that the effect of the central chamber does not work for Ford unless he says up and down out loud.
There'll never be a problem.
Everyone else is fine. Once you guys float up with me, there is a 9-sided inner chamber at the heart of the tower, and there are 9 doors, numbered. Pick 3.
How much do you think it must be weirding Lucian out right now that it's a 9-sided tower and everything's like 99999 in here
A whole lot.
Pick 3?
Whole lot. Pick 3.
3 doors.
I'm gonna pick door 4.
I'll pick door 9.
Ooh.
1.
Okay. 149.
In that order?
That would be
419.
419.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Caleb walks to
491.
491.
491 to the door with a 4 on it, and opens it. Side note: this is the room that he came to last. Opens it, and you guys look in and see a very Zemnian-style bedchamber, small, the equivalent of a school dorm, and there is a bed with all the sheets totally messed and twisted in akimbo, and books sitting on a wooden desk opened up. It's a student's room. This is one of the bedchambers at the Zoltros Academy.
Was it?
Was this
like yours?
No.
Oh.
Hers?
Yes, it was.
Spend a lot of time in this room.
Did you do that to the sheets?
It's a great room. It's great.
Is there a view?
The windows are very frosted over, so you can't really see through them too well.
I looked down at one of the open books. What is it?
It's a book on illusions.
Is this active reading or is this just set dressing?
No, I flipped through it, and there are the rudimentary beginnings of the illusion school of the arcane and the precepts that one must study and learn for a year before getting to the very novice levels of being able to weave said illusions.
But you don't need this.
No.
But he did at the time.
So it's set dressing.
It's a memory.
A good one?
Yeah.
Are all these doors memories?
What do you think, Beauregard?
I think I'm pretty smart.
Let's look at the next room. Was it number 9, you said? Yeah?
Yeah.
491. I push open 9, and as everyone shuffles in, you instantly recognize the nestled nook inn.
That's where we met.
It's the tavern room downstairs, yeah?
Who's here?
Caleb.
Just us.
Anything around? Any paper? Any?
I mean, there are flagons and half-eaten plates of food, and
Is
just
it
looks
moldy or does it seem like it's a moment in time? It's not an
it's
old.
fresh. Made just 37 minutes ago.
Wow.
This is where we met Caduceus.
Oh. This is nice.
It is.
It would have been better if you were there too.
Oh.
I mean, it was nice that we met Molly as well.
Sure, why wouldn't Molly be able to be there if Caduceus was?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're right.
Thank you.
That would have. They're two separate people, of course.
Okay, it's going to be dinner soon, so you wanted to see room number 1.
Oh,
What is it?
it's home, isn't it?
He just stands there for a while.
Yeah, is it your home? Your childhood home?
He doesn't say anything but walks in. And if you follow, you will see a very, very humble, small cottage-style home with a hearth, meager, poor wooden furniture, and a shelf with a handful of ragged books on it, and a set of wooden stairs leading up to a second floor. And I just go and I sit down at the chair at the family table.
I go sit down at the table with him. This is a nice house, Caleb.
Yeah.
Do you come up here every time you make the tower?
I've never been in this room. I mean, I've been in this room. I've never been in this room.
How close is it? Like, this is a memory, more or less, yeah?
This is it.
Why? Why did you put all this at the top of your tower?
The same reason that the tavern is up here. Wherever I go, they are with me.
They are?
Yeah?
So funny, they say you can never go home, but you've created an ingenious way to do just that.
But this is your first time being in this room.
This would still be here. They would still be here if you didn't make the rooms. You know that though, right?
It's just my way. It's just my way.
Was your room upstairs?
Just the one.
Would you mind if I...
Sure. Caleb walks over and looks at the steps and places his hand on the rail and skips to the second step and goes, smiles a little bit, and then continues up. And it just leads to barely more than a loft space. There is a single window, and there is a simple bed. There was 2 other doors down below, but up here it is just this little loft, and there is a small bed, big enough for a teenager, maybe, and a small little circle of rags, a perfunctory bed on the floor next to the bed.
What, to yourself?
Almost.
Frumpkin?
I've thought about it so much. I've thought about it so much. I don't even know if it's a good idea to have this. It probably isn't. But it's just my way. I'm just not allowed to forget it.
I don't think you ever do. I don't think this room would change that. And, not to speak to how smart you are, but I don't think you figured out that you're not supposed to forget, but you're, no, not doing it wrong. You're not using it the right way. I don't think.
Feels less like a memory, more like a punishment for yourself, Caleb.
And I'm not.
If it exists here, it exists. It exists somewhere.
Even without here, it would exist somewhere. I know that sounds... This is a beautiful place. And, I hope you know that without the cloud that it brings. This is beautiful. But
It is. I have those memories. I have them. I've struggled with it for a very long time. My feelings about these things. There are good memories, but
it only takes one bad one.
I can't help wanting more.
Do you still wish to go back and undo it?
Of course. I regret it. I regret. Of course.
Think
I mean-
Lucian has a room like this? Do you think that's what's happening? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I understand that you all care for me very much, and I am very grateful for it. There is a part of me that will not.
Will not.
So, the tour is almost over. You wanted to see the 9th floor as well? Come along.
Only if it's all right with you.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I lead them back out to the central chamber, and there, the iris is open.
After Caleb walks out, and after he leaves, I just turn and I look at Ford. And then follow.
I'd like to be the last.
Okay.
Just going to leave just a very, very small, very, very small bit of tea on the table before closing the door.
Okay.